mother is about to make Mother Odessa's pound cake. And the awesome part about this is that you start with a cold oven. So no preheating. So let's get started. For this recipe, you are going to need butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, flour, salt, and heavy whipping cream. I will be sure to list all the amounts of these ingredients at the bottom of this post for you to make sure you have the exact amounts that you need. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take some shortening and we're going to rub it on the inside of our pan. Now, some people might use a tube. I'm using a bundt pan. This was my mother's and I love to use it because it just gives it such a pretty design when it's all over. But actually, the top of it, which would really be the bottom, has such a beautiful crust. I oftentimes will leave it that direction, but then sometimes I serve it this way so that you see the pretty design. Either way is up to you. Now, this is where it gets real intricate. You have got to make sure you cover every stinking inch. Every centimeter is covered with shortening, and I'm gonna flour it too, because sometimes it is such a booger to get out of this pan. Now, some people will spray, but because I don't have a lot left in this can, I'm not gonna spray it. But you need to make sure you get this covered real good, and then you flour it. Okay, so this is gonna take a minute. So let me come back. We'll be right back. Now I've got this greased real good on the inside, and now I'm gonna add some flour and powder that down real good. So I'm going to put it over the sink because it's noisy and it's messy. So as I pat it and get it in all those crevices, that powder or that flour cannot just go down the sink. So I'm not making a mess. And so now I'm going to make sure it's on the tube. Okay. I need a little more. Put it on the sides of the tube. See, so I'm gonna try to do that. See, I'm getting on the sides of the tube. Yes, Lordy. Get it all down. Noisy. Woo-hoo. This is how them cooks come out the kitchen with the powder, flour all over them. This is why it happens. Because this is the chore that is very messy, but it's very important to get all of the crevices covered. Okay, looks like we got it good. Look at there, all covered. And that's just extra flour shortening down in the bottom there. Because I just want to make sure it's all covered. So we're just going to make sure that's all good to go. All right. Whoop, whoop. Wow. Now we're going to mix everything together. So we're going to take our sugar, put it in a large mixing bowl, and add our butter. Now I have let these sit out, so they are room temperature. They're very soft. So I'm going to sit these in here. Get all that beautiful butter. Now, I don't normally use, a lot of butter or sugar or all the, but it's the holidays. So this is where you kind of indulge, because I try to eat healthy through the week and through the year, but for the holidays, which is what, 4 or 5 holidays a year, that's when I use real full butter, full sugar, now, and I try to be good with my carbs. I use good fats though, like avocado and those kind of good oils and the good coconut. I use them all the time. But for these kind of recipes, you just use real butter. Don't use margarine. Let me tell you something. Margarine ain't nothing but plastic. So do not put that in your body. Use real butter. Now that's my PSA for the day. So we're going to turn our mixer on. Whoop, bring it up. Okay. Now we're going to put this on medium to high speed to get it fluffy. So I'm going to turn it up. It's going to be loud. Look at that go. Get nice and fluffy. So we've stopped it so we can scrape down the sides. Get all that beautiful goodness down in the bottom so that it'll be mixed together. So we're gonna do this for about 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna start the timer. Okay, Google, start timer at 4 minutes.
All right, 4 minutes, and that's starting.
Okay, stop it one more time. We'll get these sides. Because now it's starting to stick all together, so I don't need to scrape as much this time. So we're scraping. It's gonna be so delicious. Okay, keep going. We're at the 2-minute mark. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. That's been our 4 to 5 minutes. So now we can add our eggs, and we're going to add them one at a time. So I've got them all in a bowl because I cracked them, and so I didn't get any eggshells in. So I've cracked them. So now I'm going to add them one at a time by using a spoon. So with this on medium high, I'm going to add them one at a time. Make sure they're getting beat real well each time. Good. Number 2. And I'm letting it go until I don't see much yellow anymore. Okay, get all the yellow gone. Number 3. No more yellow. Ooh, number 4. All the yellow's gone. Number 5. Ooh, look at that yellow. Looks good. And then the last one, number 6. All right, everybody's in. Everybody's in the pool. All right. I'm going to scrape the sides down to make sure everything gets in there. Ooh, look at all that sugar. Ooh, yes, got to scrape that down. I'm gonna show you. See all that sugar? I wanna make sure all that gets down in there. So we're gonna scrape that and then turn it back on. Here we go. Mix it, mix it. Now this is the sugar and the egg. Looking good. All right, that is good to go. Now in this bowl is my flour, and I'm gonna whisk in it. These are my dry ingredients with my salt. So I'm gonna stir that up and get that all mixed together first. Like so. Okay, now we're gonna beat in our vanilla, which is 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. Now we're gonna add our flour and our cream to this. Now we don't just dump it in because it'll completely change the texture of your pound cake. So what you're gonna do is alternate. And what you're gonna make sure you do is alternate between the cream and the flour, but you be sure to end with the flour last. So, a way to do this is to get a spoon. Now you got your flour going in, then a little milk. Okay, wait a couple seconds so everything's mixed in. Add a little flour. Looks like it's mixed. Then a little cream. Okay, we're down to our last. We're going to do flour. And then this is going to be the last of the cream. And then we're going to end with flour. Flour last. Make sure all of our stuff is scraped down on the sides. That is that. No more. You do not want to overbeat your cake. You don't want it tough. So as soon as all your ingredients are done, stop. Now it's time to get our pan. We're going to put it in here. So let's get it all scraped. Oh, this is so... Remember when we were children and we could eat the batter? Well, not anymore. With salmonella issues, you know, these eggs, they have to be cooked. So we can't eat the batter. Although I just like to taste it just a little bit. Just so I know it's delicious, because I know it is. So we get that all scraped. Put that in the sink. Okay. Now, this will be the trick. We're going to get this to go into the pan evenly all around that circle. So this is kind of how we do it. You see how that's a thick batter? That's a pound cake. So we just do a little bit. And we spin our bowl. Do a little bit. Spin our bowl. Do a little bit more. Spin our bowl. Try not to get any on the sides, because if you have a little bit splattered, it's gonna just burn. So get that in there, like that, not touching the sides. Okay. Now we'll just fill in the holes. Okay. Put that on there like that. I'm doing this one-handed because I don't have all my equipment. I need a studio cameraman. But that's all right. There. Okay. So now, move that out the way. And we're going to go around it and make that a little smoother. Okay? That making sense? Just so it's a little more even. So it's not rising too high on one side and on the other. Okay? Good job. Okay. Now it's ready to go in a, let me clean that off. That's what I'm talking about. That'll burn. So you want to make sure you got that cleaned off. Okay. So we're going to put this in a cold oven, but we're going to set the oven to 325 degrees. So here we go. We're gonna put this in the oven, in the middle rack, just like that. Cold oven, cold. You can tell that's brrr. That's cold. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this on. Bake 350. Well, no, I said 325. So we're going down, baby, down, and start. So it's gonna preheat, and then it'll be in the oven for about 75 minutes. All right? So I will see you in about 75 minutes. Mwah! Our pound cake has come out the oven. I have let it sit for about 5 minutes, no more, because what you don't want it to do is sweat, because once it starts to sweat, it'll stick inside that pan, and it'll be a booger to get out, and you'll break it up. I've done it 100 times, so this is tested and true. So leave it, let it cool a little bit, but not too long. So then you're gonna take a plate, put it on top, and then if you do that, it should come out real simple. Oh, I feel like it just did. All right, all right. There it is. Oh my Lord, it's so beautiful. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Oh my Lord. It smells so good. Look at them pretty designs. But you know what I'm gonna do? Now you can do a couple of things. You can make a lemon glaze with confectioner's sugar and a little lemon juice and drizzle it. You can sprinkle it with powdered sugar. Mother Odessa is going to make her world famous caramel icing. Now, I would demonstrate that for you, but it is a family recipe and I cannot show that. So I'm going to make it and then later on glaze that with my caramel icing. So this is a beautiful ice cold oven pound cake. I hope you enjoyed it. Look down at the bottom for your ingredients and you enjoy it to your delight. Oh, Mother loves you. The Lord loves you. Have a blessed and wonderful day and enjoy your pound cake.